Today we will create a color gradient. Therefore, we will first create a text field and therefore select the tool on the left side. Then we'll put in a simple text. This is the sentence, I will apply a gradient here. Then we will change the font to something that could be commercially used. You can find fonts that can be commercially used on the website Font Squirrel. Therefore, you have to check the licenses. And there are different kind of fonts which have a license which will allow you to use them on websites or applications or anything else. Then we will convert the sentence into paths and therefore into a vector data. Then we will enlarge the text simply so we can see it better. And then we can apply color to the text. Therefore, we will select gradient. At the moment, it's a gradient that changes from white to something like a gray. We will select the color and the gradient options, which is a linear gradient, as you can see in the toolbox. And then we will change the colors of the different points of the gradient. Therefore, we will select 3 colors: yellow on the right side, in the middle green. On the left, we will select cyan, a blue type. Then you can see that the gradient is applied for every letter of the text separately, which looks pretty unprofessional. When we select the gradient tool on the left side, we can apply the gradient in a manner we would like to. So we will go over the whole length of the text with the gradient tool. Remember, if you press Shift while using the gradient tool, it will be even. So you have a straight line and not, for example, a non-vertical horizontal line. Then we delete the color in the middle of the gradient because, as you can see, the blue and the yellow, when they meet in the middle, will automatically create something like a green. We can also create forms and use the gradient within the form. When we select the toolbox for the gradient color, we can select a specific angle, for example -90 or -135. This will change the direction of the gradient. If we want to apply a specific kind of gradient, or that it stops at a specific point or ends at a specific point, or is lengthened or shortened at a specific position, we can simply use the gradient tool after we selected the form for which we want to apply a specific gradient, and then simply modify the gradient, as you can see. Now, the left is completely yellow, in the middle is a little bit of green. Now we will apply another direction for the gradient for the text, as you can see. We will simply redo our changes because we didn't like it. That's all. This is how you can apply gradients, angles, and so on.